Chats with Alaina. Summer is coming quickly, so you have more time to relax and read. I'm going to tell you about some really good books to check out. The first book that is a really must-read is Legend by Mary Lou. Like The Hunger Games, it has a theme of survival. Legend is a dystopian novel with a theme of survival. Legend has a little bit of everything: suspense, romance, and many chapters that leave you on a cliffhanger, leaving you at the edge of your seat so you cannot put the book down. Now for our interview with my friend Maddie. What books are you reading right now, Maddie?
I just finished reading My Crowfield Curse by Pat Walsh and Fallout by Todd Strasser.
Let's talk about the Crowfield Curse first. It sounds mysterious, like a curse of some magic sorts.
Yeah, The Crowfield Curse is a mysterious action novel. The main character is a boy named William who has lost his family except his older brother who's lost contact with him. And along the way, William meets a mysterious creature called the Hawk.
It sounds very creepy. I may have to have a parent home with me so I could read it. Now tell me about the other book you're reading, Fallout by Todd Strasser.
Fallout is a creative novel about a bombing in Cuba. As far as people know, only one family has built a bomb shelter. Fallout by Todd Strasser describes what 10 people in a shelter made for 4 go through to survive.
It sounds very interesting. I may have to read that book. Interviewing Nolan Garbus. He's going to tell us all about the Maze Runner. Tell us people who don't know what interviewee is.
Okay, Alaina. So, The Maze Runner is a book about this boy named Thomas who came into this giant maze out of this thing called the box. Nobody knows who he is, and they don't know why they were sent there, and nobody knows what their real name is. But they all have to find their own way. They all have to find the way out of the maze. But there's one thing stopping them. These things called the grievers that are always trying to get them at night. So everybody out there, be sure to check out Maze Runner because it's an awesome book.
I haven't read the books. It didn't interest me, but would you prefer the movie or the books?
I would most likely prefer both. I guess they're both good. They did a really good job on the movie too. And I'm already on the second book right now, The Scorched Childs.
Thanks, Nolan. People, make sure you check out the book. Listen up, ladies. Katie Hobbs here with a really girly story. Come on, Katie, and give us some deeds.
Well, the series that I have been reading is the Selection series, and it's about this girl named America who doesn't want to be in this thing called the Selection, where these girls get picked randomly to marry the prince, and she doesn't want to go in it. She doesn't want to sign up for it. She doesn't want to do nothing for it. But then her current boyfriend tells her to do it for him, and so she does it, and she gets picked. And so, she doesn't think that she's going to last that long, she's going to be the first one out. And then she realizes that Prince Maxon actually likes her. And so then she realizes that she likes him. And so it's about how she either wants to go back with the boy in her hometown, or if she wants to go with Maxon, and how she gets along with all the other girls and there's fights and stuff like that. And we also have to be careful with the rebels, these people that try to attack the palace. And some of them are peaceful attacks, like they just go inside the palace, but they don't try to kill anybody. But then there's this other attack where they kill so many of the guards and stuff like that, they just want to end the selection.
That was my favorite series when I read it. I read it at the beginning of the year because of my friend. And when I was little, I always wanted to be like a princess, and this book kind of made me feel princessy. Well, thank you, Katie. It's time for a commercial break.
Oh, hello. You caught me in the middle of my reading. I want to tell you to read this book, because I have never in my entire life read this book before. Thank you.
Back to Book Chats with Alaina. I have Anthony here with me. He's going to talk
Hello.
about the amazing Alex Rider series. How many books are there in the series?
There is 10 in the book series. So,
And what book are you reading right now?
I'm reading Scorpia, book 5 of 10.
What is the conflict that Alex Rider faces?
Well, he does human versus human, mean like he would like fight against a different person. Like in the third book, I think it was, he was like at this golf thing, and then he got attacked and everything by this guy driving a pitchfork machine, and then he luckily died of the way before it like rammed into him. So
In these books, Alex travels the world. Which country is your favorite study and why?
the one in the French Alps, because the book is point blank and it's a really creepy one, kind of like near the end, because yeah, it's just you have to figure out by yourself why it's just kind of weird.
Is Scorpion your favorite, or do you have another favorite?
Well, I didn't finish reading it, so I guess I can't really say it's my favorite yet, because, I only got a few pages in, so.
Well, thanks, Anthony. Now I'm gonna have Bonnie here with me, and she's gonna talk about Pretty Little Liars.
Okay, goodbye.
Thanks, Anthony. Now I have a chat here with Bonnie.
Woo!
Hi,
Yeah!
Bonnie. We all know you're a Pretty Little Liars fan.
Yeah.
What is your favorite season or episode, and why?
Book-wise, I think that my favorite would probably be the first book.
Okay.
Interesting about how 4 or 5 girls, Emily, Arya, Spencer, Hannah, and their best friend, Allison goes missing, and she's found dead, and her friends are getting threats by a person A who wants to hurt them in a way,
Yeah. Well, that sounds very scary. Yeah. Is there any times you just have to turn off the TV or close the book
I think when in the night
in the night?
when I read, it gets scary when A does these things where he pops up or she pops up randomly at different times and building messages.
Do you ever have a suspect that it's one of the friends?
There was at one point when I thought that Spencer, these things was part of it. Was part of the thing A.
So now we all know, do not watch Pretty Little Liars at night or read the books. Safety.
I could have upped my dog for a good week.
Scared? Wait at me.
Okay.
Best friends here. Well, thank you, Bonnie. Bye. So what in my book chats? Stay tuned in for more books, and remember, keep calm and wear bows.